understand what you're saying. No.
There it is.
Let's hear it.
Well, let's hear it.
Talk to us. Uh-oh.
Beadle and Decker, taking on sports talk like no one else. Michelle Beadle,
I'm just helping. I'm helping America one by one.
Cody Decker.
I 100% believe in revenge. Revenge is a great thing.
Back to the sports.
Back and ready for more.
Every time I tune them out, they pull me back in.
It's Beadle and Decker. Here's Michelle and Cody.
We back.
We back. Happy
Oh, baby.
Monday. And
What a day.
it's beautiful outside.
I was all day at the pool yesterday.
Oh, did you?
All
Good for
day.
you. Oh, wow. This is, now, you know what? Don't care. This is what I look like after hot yoga. And that is
I think
just-
it looks good.
Well, it's just because it looks really cute in the morning because somebody else does it.
Mm-hmm.
Then I go sweat in a 120-degree room for an hour, and I don't wash it again because you got to. So this is what you get.
Yeah, but I
ladies
need to
and
join
gents.
you in this because it seems like you're doing some new things at this workout
It's
class thing.
awesome.
I'm way in on this.
It's awesome.
Because what is it? Red light therapy, cold tubs.
No, that's after. That's a different place.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a different place that I tried out, and Sweat House, I think it's called. Yeah, it's awesome. And you get your own room, so you're just kind of like you have an hour to just do stuff.
I'm in. I'm
Heal,
way in.
I guess.
Way
that's what we're
in.
going for. How was Miami?
It was interesting because I can't stress this enough. I'm not supposed to say exactly what I did yet. But
because
it hasn't aired yet. But I
gotcha.
will tell you this: I did do a debate with a very tall man and a lot of children.
Like what, like children or
No,
college?
so more like high school kids and college, like right in between high school and college, like
Okay.
like sophomores to seniors. And by the way, these kids were sharper than hell. They were great. I will admit it was like I was handed debate questions that I needed to debate.
Okay.
And they were very like rudimentary, like PG type of debate questions. And I had a great time with these kids. The problem was the things I needed to debate, the questions that were laid out for me were a bit more. This is not really an easy thing for me to debate anyone, let alone a high school kid. But it was it was actually a great time. The kids were lovely, and the tall man was fantastic. I cannot wait for you guys to see what it is.
When can people see this? That's
No one's
crazy.
been able to actually tell me that, but
Amazing.
I will tell you this: Miami was fascinating because I've never been to Miami during Art Basel.
Oh, I forgot. Oh,
And-
it's an interesting.
And I will say, I didn't really partake. I went to like a couple of places, and it was actually hard to move around because there were, one, so many people in Miami during the time.
yeah.
Two, an eclectic bunch, to say the least. I felt like I was at Burning Man, but in Miami.
That's fair. Very influencer heavy.
It was very influencer heavy. And I don't know, it's like every restaurant and club had like a wait list. So I ended up going to this
Wow.
one Crocs party.
Oh my.
And I gotta say, the new Crocs, interesting.
Yeah. Like I just am not a Crocs person. I've tried to put them on. I don't understand how people wear them on the top of your foot. How that doesn't irritate it. I don't get it. It's like plastic rubbing your skin.
So it's funny you said that. I have a like the Adidas versions of the Crocs, and I love them. They're like 3D printed, and they're great. They're really comfortable.
Crazy too.
And I really bought them for going into like to the ocean, like a rocky beach type
sure.
of thing, and it works for that like incredibly well. I will admit the top of my foot though is always in pain
Yeah,
when
I'm
I'm
not
done.
interested in that.
Yeah.
It's weird to me.
Yeah,
Maybe
it's-
with socks, but then what's the point?
But then I can't get my foot in with a sock. It's a very
Pointless.
unique situation. But
Pointless shoe.
Michelle, we have like an outrageous amount of things to cover because
We do.
football was. I want to take back everything I've said this year. Football yesterday was fucking fantastic. It really was. Games were killer. A lot of things, a lot of implications have changed, but I think we need to start with the Sunday night game, Michelle. It's over.
Dun, 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 dun,
I think it's
dun,
actually
dun,
over.
dun,
I know
dun, dun,
mathematically it's not over, and I shouldn't be counting my chickens too soon, but it really, really, really feels
No,
over.
I think it's over.
I think it's over.
I don't. Well, look, I haven't broken down the math of it all. I just know that enough people that are in this business that I respect that do NFL 24/7 have talked about it all day. Like, well, it's done. All right, that's it.
Michelle,
Booyah.
the Kansas City Chiefs looked like an absolute calamity yesterday in the funniest possible ways because Patrick Mahomes throws a perfect long bomb into the end zone. The guy catches it, but the defender, with the greatest right hook I've ever seen, diving right hook and punches the ball out after the catch is kind of made. Incomplete pass. Rashid Rice gets hit in the face with a ball passed to him. Another Rashid Rice ball dropped that turned into an interception. And then the Travis Kelce bobble into an interception into a full-on chest melee. And then the sad Travis Kelce on the sideline was something. This was...
Do you think they felt it? Like yesterday was a really tough...
They felt it.
We feel it.
Dude, they felt everything about it. But here's the other thing that I think everyone's so focused on the Chiefs. How about the fucking Texans?
That's the thing. Like, I feel like, and by the way, side note on Travis Kelce, nobody cares about your fantasy team. I get it. I'm well into the one, like, playoffs is fine. And the women's one, with all the badasses, Tracy Wolfson is like 11 points behind me right now. We're like basically battling. I basically free fall the last couple of weeks. And she had Travis Kelce yesterday. So she only got 2 points out of him. And I have Godert left, and she has no one left. So I basically need him to have 8.5 points tonight. That's what we've come down to. So Travis Kelce, wherever you are, thank you for sucking yesterday, because I may actually end up making it after all.
Well, I want to point out right here, Scott and PA, the Texans' D is legit, and their defense is really good, too.
For real.
Yeah.
Yes. Hey-o.
Hey, got a dick joke in there.
I don't deal with Texans D very often. But that being said, yeah, no, that is funny how, look, and no offense, Houston Texans and your fans. Obviously, we have been fans of what you've done for the last couple seasons.
Oh, yeah.
And the way it's being discussed today is coming from a vantage point of the Chiefs. This is it. Like, that's it. They're not going to go anywhere after this. So it is a big story. But yes, I don't think that in all of that.
Ooh, oh, hey.
Does this mean we're back?
Are we back, baby? Okay, we might be back. Let's see. Testing. Hello, party people.
Hello. Oh, God. Are we back, darling?
If we're not, you could always just stop the recording and... Oh, we're back. I see us back. We're back, baby.
Are we back?
Okay,
we
so
are back.
we ran into a little technical difficulty because we tried to do something a little new today.
Y'all tried to be fancy.
We did. We tried to shoot this damn thing in 4K.
I don't know the difference.
It's
What's 4K gonna do?
cleaner and nicer and more beautiful.
Is it more of like showing people's pores? Because we're getting way out of control with that.
I was kind of thinking it would show less.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'd rather that.
Yeah.
Because when high def first came out, it's like nobody likes that.
Yeah. Well, we will be back. It wasn't any of you. That was entirely on us. Sorry about that. Honestly, more or less, it was on me and Rocky. We thought we'd be fancy today. And
Yeah,
we
F
made a
that.
mistake.
We don't need all that fancy
But
stuff.
where do we leave off? We were talking about the Chiefs and how they were a calamity. That hit on Rashid Rice is one of the greatest hits I've ever seen. It was like something out of Varsity Blues where a stuntman was killed. He went limp in the air, so I was scared at first. I was legitimately scared at first. And the hit looked so brutal that I'm like, oh, that had to be illegal. No, slow motion. It's the most perfect hit I've ever seen. And my favorite part, the hit was done by a man in a gigantic Guardian hat.
What, see?
Yeah.
Because he's probably feeling like he can play unencumbered because he's trying to do the safest thing he can do. Fair enough.
It was pretty sweet. It was pretty badass.
Fair enough.
But the Chiefs, we finally done, Chiefs? We're done with this?
I think we're, yeah, I don't, is it mathematically done? Not quite,
no,
right?
but it would require them to win out, which we know
Correct.
they're capable. And
Yes.
if you do look at the mathing, they are favored to win every single game going forward.
So if they win out, it doesn't matter on anybody else.
No, they also, I think they need the Chargers to lose out. They need
and
the
Chargers play the
3
Eagles
teams.
tonight.
Yeah.
Here. Okay, interesting. Oh, see, I don't like. I like it for the sake of parity, but I also can't do all the math. But they just can't win the division, so they technically are still alive in the wild card aspect.
Yes,
but
technically.
They're not.
They are
Got it.
technically in the hunt, but they went from like the 7th seed. I think they're like the 10th seed now. So they are.
Oh God, I'm not going to say it's over yet because this is just going to make it all the more dramatic. When
No, I'm going to say it's over.
A 16% chance.
There is a chance, but the thing is, if it was all in their hands, I would not say a word. It is not all in their hands. They need like everyone else to die.
I know, but but like tonight's game is an interesting one.
It is a very interesting one. I'm looking
For both?
For both.
Interesting.
No question about it.
All right. Too much math.
I would like to talk about the game of the day yesterday.
Which one was that?
Hey, Shane. Shane.
Was that the game of the day?
Apparently it was.
It was a really good game. Are you doing okay?
I'm fine. Like we were talking.
Hello, it's Rock. This part of the show just kind of dropped out, so I'm going to go ahead and throw us right back in. Hopefully it's not too confusing for you. Thanks.
Now we fixed the problem. Although I do hear an echo in my ear if you can
I do
cut that out.
too.
And it's fixed. Look at
We're
us.
getting there
left and
today,
right.
guys. We're getting there today.
We back. Sorry about that,
Don't y'all
folks.
worry about it.
Joanna says no sound. Is that the case?
Check,
We
check,
are
check,
all
check,
good
check, check,
now.
check,
Okay,
check,
guys.
check, 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 check,
So
check.
I honestly thought the game of the day yesterday was the Chicago Bears. The Chicago Bears
Sure.
versus the Green Bay Packers. It had all the drama in human history. Let's start with it was just a badass game.
Mm-hmm.
Let's second it with how well did your fantasy team do with Caleb yesterday?
Actually, Caleb wasn't the issue. Well, obviously Roma Dunze didn't play, so that was already I had to replace him in the lineup. But DJ Moore wasn't awesome either.
No.
So that was a low point production, but that I'm still okay. That one was good. I had enough. It wasn't stellar, but I had enough. But they didn't. So
Hey,
sorry.
Hey, Rock, let me know when Shane's back in, my man. Because, listen, the Packers looked pretty damn good. But here's the thing, so did the Bears. The Bears did their same old thing that they were doing before, where it was like they were down. They did their comeback, and Caleb made, I shit you not, like the sweetest pass I'd ever seen in my life. It was a running play. He threaded a needle that I've frankly have never seen threaded before. It was ungodly.
The needle was threaded, and we didn't even know the needle was there.
And listen, they kind of gave it up at the end. They almost had the big play at the end of the game. Caleb threw the interception. It was not a great pass. It just didn't work out that way. But, dude, the way this game went, all I can say is it made me feel good about the Bears. But then again, I'm not a Bears fan.
Nope.
Producer Shane is a Bears fan. Producer Shane, your Bears lost to the Green Bay Packers yesterday. They are no longer number one seed in the NFC. How do you feel?
How do you feel?
Good. I feel good. They got their fucking teeth kicked in the first half, and then they responded in the second half. I feel just as good coming off of a loss to the Packers as I did coming off of a win against the Eagles.
Whoa! What is happening right now?
Look at you. This is weird. Do you feel like this is like a new beginning as a Bears fan? Because this is not something I think I'd ever heard you say in our entire 10-year friendship.
I mean, I didn't expect to feel this way. I absolutely did not expect to feel as confident as I do coming off of a loss. But that was a good Bears team yesterday. And it was a better Packers team, obviously. But that was a good Bears team.
It's a good test. Wasn't it Donovan Mitchell? I always do the cross sports, but Donovan Mitchell this year, and everyone's like, what's wrong with the Cleveland Cavaliers? Well, they won 1,000 games off the bat last year, so that was weird. But he was like, we didn't really get tested throughout the whole beginning of the season. Like, to me, and granted, and you saw it in the playoffs because they were gone. But I wonder how valuable a game like yesterday, even if it is a loss, is to a team like the Bears who are building something.
Yeah.
I don't know what you want to call it, but they're building something.
Yeah, but I mentioned the drama. The drama wasn't just on the field. And I would also like Shane's opinion.
By the way, what was the temperature yesterday? In that?
Cold.
Yeah, okay.
It's
damn cold.
It looked really cold.
15. It was.
Nah,
15.
we don't need that. That's unnecessary.
Build a dome.
Yeah, that's silly. That's not what humans are about.
Don't all those fans in Green Bay own the team? Fans, build a fucking dome. What's wrong with you?
Would they even want to? I feel like they're so entrenched in the tradition, the time, the honors, the shit, the frozen tundra.
Yeah, I hate it. It's so stupid.
That wants to be in a frozen tundra.
To me, it loses its luster really quick. Like that Buffalo game yesterday, same exact thing. Okay, yeah, and all, but like
I'm cold right now.
Yeah.
So I don't know what to tell you.
So what are we doing? I'm very, very interested in your thoughts on this because Shane, Michelle, the thing that I found very, very unique and interesting was during the week, the great Ben Johnson, the coach that we know for a fact, is the belle of the ball. Everybody loves him.
Sure.
Shirts off. Partying with his team, and everybody's digging it. I'm all for all of these things. However, he did open his mouth a little bit this week and started talking about, he's like, oh, man, yeah, I love beating Matt LaFleur twice a year. And then Matt LaFleur puts out a statement. It's like, yeah, I don't know him.
That's so stupid.
After the game.
Yeah, so, Cody, believe it or not, that was in Ben Johnson's introductory press conference.
Mm-hmm.
So
yes, I do remember that.
When he was being introduced, we all thought that Ben Johnson and Matt LaFleur had some kind of relationship. They very much do not.
Clearly.
Why? So why did you? Because they were the same age bracket, and they like. Why did you
I
think they were besties
George
again?
McCaskey is a very eclectic individual, the owner of the team, and I think he probably laid it on pretty thick in the interviews. Like, hey, we care about beating Green Bay. So
okay.
I think
All
that's
right.
probably why that came in the introductory presser.
Okay.
Well,
Just hilarious. By
as
the way.
time's gone forward,
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw the handshake at the end of the game.
No, I missed that.
Oh man, because it's always like a conversation or like a quick dap or anything.
Very quick.
It was a sprint across a barely handshake and ran by each other. Not a word.
They
I
had
don't.
to cross each other.
I don't
to
even
their
think a word was
destinations?
said.
Well, that's kind of a weird setup.
It was unique. It was unique. And these teams face each other in 2 more weeks.
Okay, so question: It's one thing to not have a relationship at all, but it's another thing to dislike each other. Is it that? Is there a professional dislike of each other simply because of where they are in life right now?
Maybe.
Okay.
All I know is I
got no
walked away
issue
from
with
that game going like, this is a real rivalry.
Look, I spent the whole weekend realizing none of us are hating properly, and 50 Cent should teach a class. So right now, I'm like, what? They don't like each other? Let's go.
Can I really quickly
Let's go.
mention the 50 Cent thing? I
No,
know
because
it's
we're going to talk about it.
Okay,
Don't worry
cannot
about it.
wait.
I've never
cannot
been more obsessed with anything about it.
wait.
That and heated rivalry are keeping me alive.
I haven't watched it yet. I will get to it.
Dear God, there's a new storyline. Let's introduce this. There's another guy.
No!
Bless me.
Oh my God, are we going to get
Father,
a
for
three-way?
I am sinning. No, he's having his own separate love affair. So it's like 2 couples. Yum yums.
Wow.
Okay, go
Wow,
on.
wow,
Sorry,
wow.
I didn't mean to derail. the
We'll get
football
there.
talk.
We'll get there. Bears no longer the top seed.
It's all right.
Rams are.
Ramley.
Holy shit, the Rams looked good yesterday. It was a bludgeoning.
Good enough for you to make like a declaration. Like, are we? Again, part of the beauty of the season so far is, and it's like I don't know who's going to the Super Bowl. Like I genuinely don't know.
Drop a pen on a paper,
Yep.
whoever it lands on.
I believe I made a bet when I was driving back here and I got through Arizona, which is the only place where I could use my app. I want to say, and I probably should look it up, I think I put some money on the Buffalo Bills going to the Super Bowl randomly. I'm not even sure why.
Michelle, one
Although-
second, Michelle.
Talk to
Can
me.
we go back to Cody's expression there? Drop a pen on a paper and see where it lands.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like if
Is
you
that
have
not a phrase?
What does that mean?
You confused by the phrase?
not
Just
a
put it.
Do we not do that?
Yeah, you put a list down. You just drop it down the pen, and whoever lands on, that's the winner.
See where it lands.
Wait, what's the other way to say that? Just
Drop a pin on a map.
and then
Right?
just that.
I mean,
Well, that's a thing too.
they're both things. I'm sorry that my
didn't wanna
my
listen. I'm
analogies are
sorry.
not
I'm
up to
sorry.
your standards as the beautiful laureate that you are, Shane.
Cambridge.
I'm sorry.
Damn.
Continue.
Seahawks,
Continue.
Texans, Super Bowl. I mean, look, that's what I'm saying.
I mean,
that
that's just-
very well could be it.
My declaration has been the same though from Jump Street. I think the Rams are the best team in the NFL.
So, do you think they're going to the Super Bowl? Like, are you willing to make the
I
declaration?
want to say yes, but then
See, you
then
can't
the
do it.
game to the Panthers last week, they dropped a
I know.
shit game.
I
Like,
know.
I
It's
don't
why I
know
like
what's
it.
going to happen. This
Love
is
this.
2 weeks ago. I was like, man, I'm not enjoying the NFL right now. I'm enjoying the shit out of the NFL.
I love the chaos. I'm telling you, being a sports fan without a team, which I am for most every sport but basketball, I just adopt teams here and there as we go. It's glorious when it's like this. Because you legitimately we're all just along for the ride. You know what I love most about it, truly? Like some of those old heads over at like Football Network or even on Sirius XM, your boy crush, Rich Gannon. Like listening to some of those guys, I know he's so handsome.
What hair?
Silver Fox. Listening to some of them talk, who are just veterans who've been living and breathing that world for as long as I've been alive, some of them, they are excited. They're just like, there's no way to predict any of this. Like, especially into Thanksgiving weekend, perhaps maybe some people were coming up with some thoughts, and then the Thanksgiving games happened, and it was like every road dog won, and it just threw it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing, NFL. You're killing it.
It's actually why I do hate the Chiefs. I want to make that abundantly clear.
There's enough to annoy me about
Yes,
that.
I do really hate them.
I'm with you on that.
But I'm actually just more excited, not that the Chiefs are losing and they're experiencing pain. I mean, I'm enjoying that, but it's secondary because it's like for the first time in years, I don't feel like there's the big bad wolf looming over the NFL.
No.
It's not
Like
the
people are
Patriots'
playing
fault.
for a reason.
Yeah, like everyone has
Correct.
a legitimate chance until someone's. It's not like the old days were like, yeah, until you run into Brady.
It's not that
and it's
time.
not now. And lately, it's until you run into Mahomes. No, not anymore.
So the person who I think, who's the one person that comes to your mind the quickest with the idea that the Chiefs are out
The
in
one
the league?
person,
In the league. because I have mine, and I just sort of
I mean, for me, it is the Rams, but they're not in the AFC. Is
No,
the problem.
so
So if we're
who?
thinking AFC team,
Come on, our guy that we love. We've never met, but we love him.
shit, who do we
It's a
love?
quarterback, Josh Allen.
Oh God, yeah, I love Josh
If
Allen.
I'm
but
Josh Allen, I'm thinking like
this is my chance.
maybe,
But he has no weapon. Like they barely got through that game yesterday
but they got through it.
because Josh
And that
Allen
was a big
Superman
win for
again.
them. Like they hadn't. Was that true? They hadn't beaten Cincinnati like in the Joe Burrow
And by the
era?
way, that was
Come
a
on now.
drag out game. That was another really good.
That's what I'm
game.
saying. Like I am here. The idea that the Chiefs may possibly be an obstacle that will not exist this season. The first person that comes to my mind was Josh Allen. Like truly. So we'll see. And by the way, there's also not to say that the pressure is not awful and huge and profound every year because this is your job. But if in fact the Chiefs do not make it into the playoffs, what does that do to some of these teams pressure wise? Because all of a sudden, like it's like how we look at the Eastern Conference in the NBA. We're like, hey, Celtics are out,
Someone's gotta go.
somebody's got to win. I'll be curious to see how that plays out.
I love Kevin in Texas right here. Just says Josh Allen knows this 100% that his Super Bowl window with the Chiefs is pretty much already out. I agree. Like this is like his chance. If he doesn't do it this year, it's never
feels-
gonna happen,
If
is
I'm
it?
if I'm trying to figure out if I did in fact put that bet on or if I dreamt it in some weird state of haze, it is. It will be a lost opportunity because next season's a whole brand new animal. So yeah, I'll be curious, man. I love this. I love this.
This is gonna be a lot of fun. Sad news.
What?
One of my favorite stories this year was the Indianapolis Colts.
Oh,
Everything about it was my favorite. I'm talking from Carly Ursay Gordon being the owner to buying drinks in Germany to giving great
her.
interviews to her just rocking the headset to the team embracing her to Indiana Jones having a resurgence that like no one expected except for Colin Thompson of our old friend of the show.
He really did feel it.
Achilles.
It's the worst, man.
No more Daniel Jones this season. I feel horrible for him because what a year he had. I feel
a
terrible for
turnaround
Colts
for his
fans. And,
whole life.
and when it rains, it pours because it's not just that. The Colts don't have a quarterback this
I
weekend
saw that when I was walking in.
because backup quarterback Riley Leonard got hurt, injured his knee. They don't know if Anthony Richardson is able to go
we
yet.
forgot about.
So what the hell are the Colts going to do? They are
Rico,
still in
baby.
the hunt.
Uncle Rico, get him up there. There's got to be like, what do you do? I feel like as a fantasy person, you're just like, just go see who's available. That's not how this works. Like, what do you do?
I feel bad.
I just feel bad for. He was having a quite the story for his specific journey because he's just got crushed before.
Well, on to that. Another team that I
Talk
don't
to
know
me.
if anyone's happy about this. I'm happy
Oh.
about this because it keeps the narrative alive and it keeps a lot of Pittsburgh fans really yelling at the sky. They won
Yes,
yesterday,
they
which
did.
I think Pittsburgh fans are happy and furious happened.
I know. I'd love to hear from a Steelers fan. Like, oddly, my dad was silent because I think he's just sort of given up on the whole thing at the moment. No devil's lettuce from me, Terry. I'm terrified.
Not yet.
But yeah, there's a part of me that's like, yay, I love that it extends the drama. But I also, if I'm Mike Tom, like, I really wish we could just be a fly on the wall of his thoughts, like truth serum, whatever you want to call it. Like, what does he really think of all this? Because they're obviously not. This isn't going to turn into a Super Bowl run. This just is what it is. It's a season.
I mean, is it that
No,
out of the realm
it's
considering
not.
how this whole league is right now?
I don't think it. Look, I know Aaron Rodgers had a moment yesterday. He and LeBron had like flashback moments where they're running and doing crazy things for a second. But do you, close your eyes, do you envision a world in which the Steelers are in the Super Bowl? I just can't. I could be wrong,
Nope.
but
Sure shit not.
so like again, so you're gonna sort of finish the season where you're gonna finish the season. Then what? I don't know. It just feels like they're kind of stuck on a weird merry-go-round.
True.
is
By the way,
odd.
Ryan in Green Bay says bring back Derek Carr. I'm assuming he's talking about the Colts.
Oh, because well,
I mean, I've heard worse ideas.
the other dudes that you would call are already employed.
Well, Philip Rivers always talks about coming back.
Philip
And he's
Rivers.
a former
What about
Colt.
Joe Flacco?
No,
What
Joe.
about Joe Flacco?
I
He's
mean, can he
employed,
get
is he not?
He's already employed. He can't
Yeah.
get traded again.
He would be.
I know, but it
Can you
seems
call
like
him?
the Colts need Joe Flacco a little bit more.
Like, hey, if you guys don't mind,
Hey, can we borrow him?
I mean, you don't need. I would love. By the way, that would be
borrow, just-
amazing.
Retire again and then come back.
A hired hand. He is a hired mercenary.
He really is. And by the way, arguably the greatest ever at that gig.
It's a good gig to have, man. Like, you just kind of chill until you're needed. Hell yeah.
I'm actually with Tark and Terry over here. I'm with Terry on this. I wouldn't mind seeing the Texans representing the AFC in the Super Bowl. Me neither.
I wouldn't either.
Dude,
What a story.
CJ Stroud, he didn't play his best game yesterday, but he still is. He has magic in him, man.
I'm telling you, there's nobody that's playing right now that I'd be like, that's an actual contender that I would be mad at.
Yeah.
Because, like you said, the Chiefs are out, and that's the story nobody wanted. So here we are. Tony Romo. Actually, I would pay money to watch Tony Romo.
I would
sling the ball.
actually, I would give up anything to watch
like
that.
maybe Eli Manning. Like, let me see what you got. Y'all must have something in the tank. Just a
I
little
mean,
something.
let's hire Glenn Powell to play that character that he's
just
talking about.
thinking
Let's throw him out there. Let's see what happens with
looked like he could throw.
Chuck Powers. What is it?
Oh God, what is the dumb name?
Chad Powers.
Chad
How
Powers.
does Rocky know that? I
Rocky
feel like
knows
Rocky's
everything.
not the demo for that show.
No, I'm absolutely not.
Yeah,
it
that's
just
why
has
I'm
a bunch
like,
of people.
damn,
It
Rocky
has a
got
bunch of
it.
people that I really like working on it, so I'm very aware of it.
All right. Well, now that we got rock in the mix, why don't we go and switch it up?
Ooh.
And let's rock.
Oh my. Oh dear.
That's something new.
Oh. Wait a minute. What's that from?
Twin Peaks.
Oh God, it was.
Sorry about
I
that.
was not ready for that.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Talk amongst yourselves.
This is Rock, and we're experiencing some technical difficulties, so please bear with us.
It's a segment where Rocky comes up with some questions that have nothing to do with it. By the way, we're having some tech issues. We were having issues with the internet earlier today, but we are going to be fine. At the end of the day,
We're
these
still
things
here.
happen. We're still here. And we're going to give you all the entertainment. Rock, what do you got?
Okay, so starting off, here, hang on, let me get this. If you could go to any fictional place, where would you go?
Whoa.
Any fictional place.
Fictional place. It could be from a book, a movie, a show. It could be something entirely from your own mind.
Good one,
Mine's
though.
easy.
What's that?
The Chocolate Factory.
Ooh.
Gene Wilder's Chocolate.
Wait a second.
And by the way, as
You would
an
be
adult-
murdered.
No, I wouldn't.
Every kid was murdered in that chocolate
Charlie
factory.
wasn't. You think I'm going as what's her name? Baruka, whatever. the
That
big-
sounds like a name in that.
Daddy. No, I'm going as a badass, or I'm just gonna be a little Oompa Loompa, which is also terrifying.
Didn't you
but
think it was scary that that Charlie's head was nearly chopped off by a thing when they were floating up into the sky?
no, I thought that was exciting.
Oh, really?
And his grandpa, for that
Oh,
matter.
yeah. Well, he could. He
I was
at
ready
death's
for the
door.
blood to just go like helicopter blades.
Wow.
No, but as an adult, I actually have a sweet tooth now where I want candy a lot. So to me, now I don't think as a kid I would have picked it, but here we are.
God, fictional place.
Oh my God, Jimothy's already tuned in. He said Margaritaville for him.
Oh, wow. That's
Good one.
incredible.
That's a really good one.
That's incredible.
Oh man, I'm trying to think. I mean, all the things that keep coming to mind. You know what I'd like to see? Just because I'm at an age now where I'm a real big sucker for views and like going to places that are just aesthetically beautiful. And it doesn't need to be architecture. It could just be like yesterday I went during sunset over on Ocean Avenue and I got some oysters at Water Grill.
Love that.
And just because I love the view from Water Grill so much,
That
I
is
want
a
to go to
good
Pandora on Avatar.
Ooh.
I want to
one.
see
That's a
that
great
That's a
really,
good one.
really pretty because there's waterfalls everywhere. There's waterfalls in the sky in that place.
That's a really good one.
Yeah.
I
great
like
one.
that for you.
Yeah. Even
All
though
right.
everything there is actively trying to kill me.
Yeah, those things are creepy, but in this scenario, I assume we're not there to die. We're just there to check it out, right? So yeah, we're good.
Yeah, I love that.
Okay, love it. Love
Yeah,
it. Great answers.
Pandora.
Wait, does Shane? Have
Shane,
one?
you got a fictional place you want to visit? Is it a Super Bowl as a Bears fan?
Yeah. I was actually pretty good, dude.
felt good about it.
It's very
I
funny
feel
that
good
you
about
said
that.
that, Michelle, because that was my first thought as well.
See?
Really?
Candy.
That's a really good choice, though. I'm not going to lie to you. I
That
like
is
So
it.
great.
beautiful.
I want
right?
to see Grandpa Joe's Coke nail in person.
Oh yes.
Wait, who had a
How
better
old were
Coke
you
nail?
guys when you realized that Grandpa Joe had a Coke nail?
Do you think his Coke nail was better than Princess Leia's Coke nail?
Do you
Because
think they knew it was a coat nail? Like, what else could that be used for?
oh, you know,
Anything?
Michelle, as someone who doesn't do cocaine ever, I've never done it. I knew that was a Coke nail.
But I'm saying, like,
that's crazy.
Put it this way: I had a 2-week period where I tested it out.
Yeah.
I didn't care for it, and I never had a coat nail. That's weird.
Well, I mean, no, it's literally a nail.
I think you probably have to
But
do
I
it a
never
lot
had. I
more
never
often.
did
You didn't
that.
have enough time. You said it was only 2 weeks. You can't grow out that nail in that time.
I could put a fake one on.
Yeah.
That is fair.
Fake
That's what everybody does
That is
now.
fair.
Fake coat nail is
I-
weird.
Honestly, I'm with Michelle. I would go to the chocolate factory.
Yes.
That's a great answer.
Do you have one, Rocky? Do you have an answer to that one? That's a good
oh
one.
my goodness!
That's a really good
You know
one.
what? I wrote the question. I didn't even think of an answer. Probably. You know what? I honestly, it's kind of unsettling and weird. But I would go to the Red Room in Twin Peaks from our intro.
The place where you get
Jesus.
stuck for an eternity?
Not stuck for an eternity.
And everybody gets-
stuck
You
for
just wanna
25
see it?
years. Stuck for 25 years, but
Crazy.
time doesn't exist there. And I would just be interested to see what you can do when time doesn't exist.
Our listener
right,
Terry
all
seems
right.
to have a Coke nail now, so congratulations on that. And Gabe the American says, no, Princess Leia's Coke nail is the greatest I've ever
Yeah, I'm
seen.
looking at it now.
It's,
It's
a
not.
pretty, it's a good Coke nail.
But
I
then
was
again,
today
the
years
grandpa's is
old.
pretty good too.
Yeah, when I realized that Grandpa Joe had a Coke nail.
I'm now just
Grandpa
thinking
Joe.
this scenario where Michelle, when she was into this, went to like get a manicure. Like, excuse me, can you give me a Coke nail?
Can I get one coat nail, please? Which one's better, right or left? I don't even know. Does one mean I'm a lesbian and one doesn't, right or
It's
left?
like, is it like the earring thing? Does it mean I'm gay?
What does it all mean?
That's a great one.
All right,
Right,
Rock, what
fair
else you
enough.
got?
Okay,
was a great
second one. So we're in a weird space for these questions. Aliens or ghosts?
Ghosts.
Which is
Oh.
more possible?
Shit.
Oh, which is more possible?
possible.
Aliens.
Which is more
I see.
possible? Or no. But, I mean, personally, don't go off of whatever. What do you think in your
Well,
heart of
because
hearts
aliens
is more
are
possible?
for real.
Aliens, just mathematically, aliens. Now, do I think we're gonna meet aliens in our lifetime?
God, I
no.
hope so.
I hope so too.
I
But
pray
also-
every day.
For extra credit, Cody, what would those aliens look like?
Us.
Probably
better.
a version of us,
Humanoid.
or a
Okay,
semblance of
interesting.
us.
I assume they're shapeshifters of some sort,
Possibly.
like kind of like Men in Blackish.
You know what I
Okay.
always hoped? I always hoped if aliens showed up, because I remember one time, not one time, all the time, because when I was in minor league baseball, there was always these like sermons that were taking place. There was always like faith nights a lot. And
Oh, okay,
I
okay.
was always very uncomfortable during those faith nights, but I remember before a thing, there was like a huge crowd doing this faith thing. And I was like, how great would it be if aliens landed on this field right now and they'd all have to question everything?
I mean, I think about that all the time.
I would love that.
Think
Cody,
about a
I
lot of
think
that.
you probably had a pretty good chance. I think technically El Paso is like per capita the most alien sightings, quote unquote, sightings in America.
Interesting. You know, are we sure that's just not El Chupacabra?
God, which I did spend
No.
a weekend looking for. So yes, I am.
Well, she had a Coke nail at the time.
No, this was high school. I was convinced. I went and drove around looking for chupacabras.
And nothing.
That's awesome.
Nothing, but I'm not giving up on the idea. Yeah, I think that's the hard part is I truly believe aliens do exist. The ghost part would take a little more on my end, but I did watch a few episodes of that show Ghosts, both the UK and the American version. I love the idea of ghosts. Like I'm all in on that.
I've tried though. I've
Like, let's
actually
go.
I've actively tried. It says right here, Shafe the bartender.
Oh, you're
go
ready.
to the Culver Hotel. Michelle, you and I
We
have been
went there.
To the
Yeah,
Culver
we did go
Hotel.
there. Well, there's a lot. Yeah, because there's a lot of Hollywood lore in those walls.
They say that it's haunted by the dwarfs from
Yes.
Wizard of
Oz.
because that's where they stayed.
But why would they haunt that place?
I don't know.
Well,
All
because
of them?
I think it kind of feeds into the urban legend of it all. It's like they had legendary parties there while they
That
were
is true.
filming.
They apparently, speaking of Coke nails, they had apparently
Yeah.
legendary parties.
But they didn't
legendary
die
parties.
in that building.
I don't think they.
I don't
then
think
that's-
so.
why
No, I
would
don't
they
think anyone
haunt
ever died. They just had like crazy parties, windows breaking, shit getting
But that's
busted up.
not
It was
all.
great.
Like I even went there's a very famous hotel next to the Alamo in San Antonio that
Oh,
I've
for
stayed
sure.
at.
Yep.
And they say it's like one of the most haunted hotels
I
in.
blanked on it too. German name.
But
yes.
I've gone to it. I've stayed there. I actively went around trying to
Truly.
antagonize ghosts. I got nothing.
There are a couple NBA stops. I think Milwaukee has. the
Milwaukee has a
Pfister,
very famous
whatever
one.
it's called, which is
Mookie Betts refused to stay in
yeah.
it recently.
There's I want to say Oklahoma City has one that's supposed to be haunted. The one that I do remember, and I'm blanking out on the name, but it's where they used to put us up when we did the finals, when Golden State was in the finals every year, and it's out basically near Berkeley. It's a full resort, right? But it's allegedly haunted, and I think it was Steven Jackson was staying on one of the floors, and he comes down the next day and he's like, "Did you guys hear those kids playing?" So the phone would keep ringing. Like there'd be a phone in the hallway and it would keep ringing, and people would try to go answer it, whatever, and there'd be nothing there. And then they go back in the rooms and shut the door, and you would hear kids running up and down the hall yelling. And I was like, "I want to
Michelle,
hear
is
it."
that the
I was so
Claremont?
yes,
Is it
thank you,
Claremont?
thank you. Yes.
Yeah.
That was it. I was like, I cannot remember the name. I love that place, by the way. It's where I tore my hand. They have tennis courts. They have everything, but it's haunted allegedly. The Claremont. That's it.
I due to the fact that I've never been a believer, I did do that tarot card thing last
You
week.
did?
Is it possible that I might have opened up some spirits?
I hope so.
Oh, me too. wanna
God,
be
I
a
hope
ghost.
so. I'm all in because I mean I haven't wronged anyone, so I'm not really worried about like someone coming to get me unless they thought I wronged them.
Like, would
I
a
guess-
ghost come over and be a friend and hang
That's
out?
what I'm saying. I feel like we are open to you. We are friendly. We're friendly people.
Yeah.
We're not going to try to capture you and study you.
Shane,
Who
tell
am
me
I
about
looking
this.
at, by the way? I'm looking into the cameras. Well, you're fine. You're safe with us. if you wanna come hang.
By the way, Shane, can you tell me this? Somebody said Delta 9 Brian says I stayed at the Congress Plaza Hotel in
Ooh.
Chicago. Is that haunted?
Yeah.
God, I
Yeah, the
love
Congress is haunted. That's on South Michigan and Balbo. And then we have another one, the Drake, that's also haunted.
I bet Chicago. Yeah, Chicago's got a good history.
Oh, you
I bet there's good
Say
stuff. in there.
Valentine's
Yeah.
Day massacre
some
hauntings.
good mobster ghosts walking around wronged.
Yeah, walking around. Say, he murdered me. Say,
I love it so much.
love it when they talk like that.
One day.
Well, actually, funny enough, my next question, you guys already kind of touched on it.
How?
I was going to ask, have any of us ever had a truly paranormal experience that you walked away and you were like, that was fucked up. I can't.
I think I did.
Really?
I'm
Okay.
listening.
Yes, I rented a home, a little house on the beach in like Montecito, Santa Barbara area, and I had a bunch of girlfriends come out like for the weekend. It was really, really fun. And when the last girl got there, Allie, who we both know, she was the last one. So we took all of her stuff upstairs. She was staying in the bedroom that was at the top floor, so it had one of those cool little like triangular window box thingies. It was adorable, right? Put all her stuff down. I helped her, so that's why I feel like I was part of this because I saw it with my own eyes. And then we started to go downstairs. Then we heard like a weird sound, and we went back upstairs. And her little suitcase was no longer on the dresser; it was on the bed. And we were like, "So I shit you not." And by the way, this was like a breakup weekend for me, so I was just like, "Let's just drink wine and tell stories." But then we were sober when this happened.
Okay.
So that freaked everyone out. So we downloaded an app on our phone. I mean, we're idiots. An app on our phone that's allegedly a ghost tracker app. that you can. But we were trying.
fucking idiot.
But we were trying. We were like, guys, it's picking up. So then because you got a bunch of idiots. Then the wine starts flowing. We're all sort of creative morons.
Yeah.
We start coming up with stories of like who this ghost is, why the ghost is still here, why they were wronged. Like it was like a whole thing. But I know for a fact that little suitcase was on the dresser and then was on her bed. Like that will never change. I don't have any other explanation for it, but it happened.
Gabe the American, I want to know how many times Cody had a supernatural experience while at least 3 bong rips in.
That's fair.
It's more, I wouldn't say supernatural, religious experiences maybe.
God. Like,
Or
that's
just
good.
an enjoyable time to be had by all. I don't know.
Damn. I mean, that's what they say. I don't know. If I trust
Michelle
them.
doesn't know, but we haven't had
No,
our
I've been-
high show yet.
I've been burned.
No, you
By the
burned
gummies.
yourself. You burned yourself.
Damn it.
You had. We will fix this. We will definitely-
Ooh, your buddy Shafe said he got hit by a broom at the Culver Hotel while waiting for the elevator in the basement.
Shave. No, you didn't. Maybe. Could it be, Shave? Could it be that a broom maybe just fell over?
But from where?
If it was thrown across the room,
what
I will
I'm
have a different
saying.
conversation.
You got follow-up questions, buddy.
Okay, that's fair. That is fair. All right, Rock, what else you got?
That's awesome.
Okay, here's one I think you guys will enjoy. If there's a heaven, it looks like blank.
It looks like
The Chocolate Factory.
It's back. Full circle, baby. I mean, honestly.
Yeah, that's not that far. It looks like, oh, you know what it looks like? Heaven looks like an In-N-Out burger with no car line.
No, then it smells like
Yes.
hamburgers and fries. I don't want that.
Yes,
for
please.
eternity. Allegedly, heaven's for eternity, right? That's what the rumor is.
That's the rumor.
So you got to think about this. Like, what do you want if you're there? Which we're assume for the sake of this question, we're gonna pretend we're there. Well, like you got to think about eternity.
Yeah, okay.
But I guess for each person.
All
there's-
right, fine. It's cheap, but I guess the North Shore of Oahu.
Jimothy said Margaritaville. Yeah, that is true.
Timothy's really on Margaritaville.
Mine's
today.
all puppies. There's puppies everywhere, but no poops or peas. Just,
Oh yeah, they do.
just puppies.
They just hold it at all
yeah.
times.
Nobody
and they're
poops
joy.
and peas in heaven. Like we're done with all that silly
Really, it's
stuff.
just not Toto toilets everywhere.
Yeah, we're done. Why? Why would I can just not poo or pee? I'd rather that.
Because I find a Toto toilet experience quite enjoyable.
Okay, well then maybe your heaven is just a Toto toilet, which is a really
My
sad.
heaven is shitting for eternity.
I'm offering you not having to shit ever again.
It's actually something
And you're
great.
like, I don't know. I really like that thing with the water blocks up my butt. I kind of want that for eternity. Okay, fair enough.
I feel good about it.
Whew. Oh, that's a good one, Gabe. Alamo Dome, 1999. Sean Elliott, Memorial Day Miracle. That's his heaven. That's why I kind of like everyone's heaven's definitely going to
Yeah,
be
it's
different.
definitely interesting. Rock, let's go one more.
Okay, one more. If you could be anywhere, totally alone, where would you be?
God.
Oh man,
Anywhere.
Totally alone.
like anywhere?
Anywhere in the
I do
world,
love a beach
totally
by
alone.
myself.
Obviously, if it's a place where, like, you know, people need to be attending a machine or running something, we'll just have magic for that.
Magic will be running the machine.
Yes, if you need to go and, like, I don't know, if you're going to a fucking restaurant or something, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So the
So
food
you
and the
mean
meal
like,
will show.
if I
Yes,
say
it's-
New York, then I'm saying New York with nobody there?
Oh my God, can that happen?
Yeah,
I
you
am
could.
legend this bitch right now.
You could, 100%. If you want that to be your answer, you totally can.
I will do New York City, and I will take the I am legend shit from that. Like I'll take that city by myself.
I feel like some beautiful beach somewhere. I love when a beach is like nothing.
Totally
No
empty.
one's there.
That is very
That's
special.
that's a bingo win. You're like,
Yeah.
nah, I won today.
100%.
I think I'd pick a beach.
That's not a bad
I don't know which beach either. I kind of feel like just a really beautiful beach somewhere. Nobody's
beach.
allowed.
Daddy Hacks Pod says next to Michelle.
Wow.
You charmer. You charmer.
Wow.
Slide in them DMs, Daddy Hacks.
Crazy.
Gave the American New York City. All the restaurants work. All the food is
Can you
excellent,
imagine?
but no one bothers me. That sounds amazing.
You know
would
what
be
though?
incredible.
You'd start to eat these great meals, and you'd be like, I have no one to tell this to. Like, this is weird. I want
That's
to tell
very
everyone about
true.
my meal.
It's fair.
Very true.
It's interesting.
All right, let's switch it up and sadly get back to sports for a second. I know,
Just kidding.
dog shit.
It's fine.
We'll touch on this really quickly because I don't think it's super important because at the end of the day, you know, I don't think the Hall of Fame really truly
gotcha.
ultimately matters.
Okay.
But there is a little bit of a conversation going on about the Hall of Fame because there was something called the era vote that took place.
Tell me what that is.
So apparently, the members of this committee, and I anyone correct me if I'm wrong, I believe it's like 15 members of the committee, and they get to vote on 3 people,
Okay.
and they get 3 votes apiece, and then they kind of figure it out, and then they pick the vote, and they pick who goes in the Hall of Fame.
Only one?
I don't entirely know that much about it.
I'll effort this.
But here's what came down to. The names that were on this list were some serious names.
Gotcha.
Barry Bonds,
Okay.
Roger Clemens, Gary Sheffield, Don Mattingly, Fernando Valenzuela, Carlos Delgado. None of them got in.
Okay, I'll tell you how it works because
Let
it
me
may
hear
even make it more jarring.
Let's hear it.
It's a 16-member committee, Hall of Famers, executives, and media.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a lot of people.
It's very small.
They have this list that you are talking about. They can vote. You just need 12 votes to get in. And Jeff Kent had 14. Delgado was the next man up, and he only had 9.
I'm sorry. I do think Jeff Kent, by the way,
Damn.
Jeff Kent is going to the Hall of Fame. Congratulations, Jeff Kent. You were a phenomenal player. I loved watching you on the Giants
That
and
is
the Dodgers.
weird.
And arguably one of the best offensive second basemen of all time. But on that list that I just said, Jeff Kent is the fucking winner.
How do you think he feels? He's got to
I'm
feel a
sure
little
he
bit.
feels pretty good.
I don't know. I'd be like,
I don't know. He had that feud with Barry Bonds on his team, and he just went to the Hall of Fame over Barry Bonds on a vote. So that probably feels pretty damn good.
so you got to get 12 out of the 16.
Okay. I can't stress this enough.
Damn.
All those names that we just said, pretty much, with the exception of Fernando Valenzuela, were in the steroid era.
Okay.
And what really bugs me is that the steroid era is now being basically referred to for just a certain amount of players. And that's
Gotcha.
bugging the living shit out of me.
I think that's fair.
Barry Bonds never failed a test. Now, I'm not sitting here saying he didn't do it. I don't know. I wasn't there, but you could look at his body. He was a pretty big guy. Mark McGwire, same thing. Like all these guys.
Yeah.
I can't stress this enough. But if we're really going to keep certain guys out of the Hall of Fame for alleged steroid use during the steroid era, which again,
Best era
it
I've
was
ever
the
seen.
steroid era, not the Barry Bonds did steroids and everyone else wasn't playing on a level playing field era. And also, maybe don't look too close at the people we've elected into the Hall of Fame over the last 15 years. If you're really against the steroid era players, Barry Bonds belongs in the Hall of Fame. Roger Clemens belongs in the Hall of Fame. I know all the arguments against it, saying yada, yada, yada. Oh, they were cheating, yada, yada, yada. They were all cheating. They all did it. And if I'm not going to lie to you, if I was playing in the 90s, I would have definitely done it too. No question. Testing didn't start till 2005. The rule was implemented in 2005, and I'm sorry, there's not a single person that can successfully tell me that Major League Baseball didn't kind of encourage it, because the steroid era
was amazing.
saved Major League Baseball in 1998.
We were all watching.
If it weren't for Mark McGwire and Sammy Sosa, baseball might not
We
exist
all
right now.
ran to watch them.
So I'm sorry, man. This pisses me off because we're singling out certain people, all because media members, in my opinion, just didn't like Barry Bonds, and that pisses me off.
You know what kind of bugs me about it? And it's sort of, this goes usually for things that may not be popular or what have you. The players themselves, wouldn't it be awesome but they have to do it as a group, like as a collective unit, because you can't just have one or two guys do it, and especially can't be one or two guys on that list, because then everyone's gonna be like, "Shut up, you're crying and whining," and you can't do it. But if all of the players, like the ones from like that sort of window of time, just came forward and like, "Hey, man, like this is kind of a joke." We all know, like the ones that knew that they did it, but they never got caught. Like all of them are sitting around somewhere living their lives. Like you did it.
Absolutely know that needle
Don't you feel
touched
weird?
your ass.
Yeah, I feel like I would need to just be like, hey, I did it, just so everybody knows. Like, I mean, if they all did it, it's like, well, now what are they going to do?
Wouldn't it be kind of like refreshing to see some of this,
would
or is the
love
ego
it.
just too high that they can't put themselves?
I don't think they like to. No, I don't even think it's ego. I think especially in baseball, nobody wants to make waves. They don't want to be the guy that's standing for something or voicing an opinion too loudly.
And when you say it's a player, you mean like it's specifically somebody that's in the Hall of Fame that maybe already got in that will say,
Sure.
"Yeah, I did it."
Yeah, or someone that may eventually be thought about as going. Like, yeah, they're walking around right now.
Oh, and by the way, Don Mattingly doesn't have any ties to the steroid era. How is Don Mattingly? How is Fernando Valenzuela not in?
I don't really get those.
Like
How
that
does that happen? Are we?
And again, I know it sounds like I'm definitely
How
not
is
trying to.
Fernando Valenzuela not going in?
It's kind of wild to me.
You're
Fernando
right.
Mania, man.
So he got less than 5 votes, and Don Mattingly got 6.
Like right there, North Side 5. How is Mattingly not in at this? I don't know.
Who are these people?
I don't know. And
gotta get the
listen, I
robots
love
out.
John Heyman, but like I saw John Heyman put out a tweet saying like, good on those guys for not voting them in. I just
Good on those guys for not voting. Who in?
like specifically the
two?
the steroid guys, but like I just disagree. I
so
don't
on
think
this
it's
list,
fair.
who is that? That's Bonds and Clemens and Sheffield?
I think that is what they're
Those
alluding
three?
to, because
Okay.
that their ties to it. But
Okay, well, there's 4 other dudes on here that also didn't get voted in.
I
So
agreed to Daddy Hacks that Fernando wasn't good for long enough. But like if you're using Lincecum as the freak
Damn.
that won 2 Cy Youngs, man, and Fernando wasn't just good for those
I was
years. He was
gonna
a
say,
cultural icon.
It was
for
more of
those
like
years.
his iconic status
Yeah.
of who he was.
So
Man,
I don't know, man. It's not sitting well with me. That's all.
I can see that. I got no issues with that.
Yep.
I do wish they'd all come forward, but
Me too.
I know they won't.
Oh,
my
we
God.
do need to get over to Shiggles immediately.
Talk to me.
because I have a feeling you have something very specific that might be in Shiggles.
Well, maybe. Maybe I do.
Rocky, do you have anything you're shiggling about today?
I mean, no.
All right.
Except for the technical difficulties we've been kind of dealing with.
Yep.
I guess for a second, that's half shiggling about that. I just realized I'm doing stuff and not talking to my mic like a moron.
That's
I mean,
okay.
But
It's a
yeah, no,
Monday.
probably just the show today and the Monday of it all.
Yeah.
I think I'm
Monday of it
shiggling
all.
about.
It is the Monday of it all. I was on the
Bless
on the
us.
phone with Frontier Internet for an hour and a half before the show started.
And did
but
you get it fixed?
We got it fixed.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
we've crashed 4 times.
that's a great point. What if they're like, yeah, we'll fix it.
Yeah. He's
Watch
like,
this. Kill your internet.
Shane, you got anything you're shiggling about?
Yeah, guys, I was at a bar yesterday for the
Awesome.
Bears game, and what's better than a bar with free popcorn? I'll tell you what's better than a bar with free popcorn. A bar with free hot dogs. Just a
What?
giant vat of hot dogs with every single topping you could want on a hot dog.
As many
There
as
was
you can
cheese.
eat?
There were pickles. As long as you got something to drink, like I was
Fine.
drinking just regular Coca-Cola. Like as long as you ordered a beverage, you could
Not
get
even
a
an
hot dog.
alcoholic beverage?
Doesn't even have to be alcohol.
No, I was not drinking alcohol. I was just drinking Coke and like
What the-
seltzer,
what?
seltzer water,
I'm
and
shocked by that.
free hot dogs. As long as you got to drink.
Good hot dogs?
Really good hot dogs. Good steamed, nice little snap on the bite. I've never been into
Like
a
a
bar
Slim
that
Jim.
just gives away free hot dogs.
Damn, dude. That's
really
like,
nice.
Pretty
I mean,
badass.
it must work if
Yeah,
they're doing it.
anybody in Chicago, it was Clover in Lincoln Park. If anybody
Clover
in
in Lincoln
Chicago here is
Park.
listening.
Love that. Absolutely love
Here for the dogs.
My shiggle is about a director named Quentin Tarantino.
Oh, not again.
I'm bringing him up again because first it was Paul Dano. Then it was the Hunger Games stealing from another movie. Again, that's completely original writer and director Quentin Tarantino accusing other people of stealing.
At this point.
Then it was Owen Wilson, and now he's gone after Matthew Lillard.
Also, is it Lillard?
Is it? I always thought it was
Because
Lillard.
I heard like a soundbite where somebody was saying Lillard. I'm like, that can't. I know I say Lillard too. I'm not. It's like Damian Lillard.
I do appreciate that Matthew Lillard responded back in like a pretty nice way. He just responded back with basically, yeah, that really hurts. To which I'm like, you made Shaggy sad? Quentin Tarantino, what is your fucking problem?
Where's that coming from?
You know what? My issue is it's like a coach talking specifically about a player's performance that they have like nothing to fucking do with.
Yeah, like on a different team
and
and
sorry, let me further
he hasn't
that.
worked with
a
any of them,
coach
right?
that played for has played here and there, and they're fucking dog shit. Okay, because Tarantino was in a little movie called From Dusk Till Dawn.
Oh, he's awful.
Remember
And
it.
he plays George Clooney's brother in it. It is genuinely one of the worst performances I can think of. Yeah. Horrible. So just stick to your
Why
directing
them?
lane, buddy. Let the actors act.
Clooney's back is still hurting from 1995
it's like-
for carrying him through that fucking movie.
It's like Matthew. Like I wonder if Lillard like did he steal a girl? Like it's just so out of no. It's out of nowhere.
Just Matthew.
Well,
all the people
what
to
do they
go
say,
after.
Rocky? Those who can't do teach.
Yes. Yeah. Perfect.
Right?
There it is. And I think, going off of Shane's point, Tarantino kind of fancied himself. I can direct. I can act. I can do that.
I mean, we all think we
And
can
you
act.
can't.
It's not that hard.
So just don't.
I've seen Michelle's Law and Order.
I
episode.
actually feel like I could act. I don't think it's that hard. I'd be honest with you. I've done commercial. I feel like it's not hard. It's not.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not going to be dramatic. I wouldn't be a
It's
dramatic
not,
actor.
no.
But a funny one, I could do that.
Oh, you can nail that
in a second.
No question. Easy.
How about this? Try being funny without a script, bitches. It's
Yeah.
a little bit different. Okay.
Try to go
Yeah.
live while you crash 4 fucking times
Try to do that.
and see if you can fucking do it. Dicks.
Yeah, so Tarantino, can we just be done? Like, can we fight up? Let's punch up.
Yeah.
Like, what are we
Just,
doing?
yeah, go make your last movie and then go the fuck away.
Yeah, please
Okay,
go.
Quentin Tarantino. Oh, is it my turn?
It is your turn.
Yo, 50 Cent, or 50, if we're being cool, is giving a masterclass on grudge holding, on revenge, and just great old-fashioned petty hate. Like, what he's... And look, I can have our issues, whatever you feel about 50 Cent, what have you. But for this particular moment in time, the fact that he's taking it upon himself to buy up all the footage because Diddy didn't pay the crew that he had hired to follow him around pre-trial is brilliant.
Incredible.
The fact that he's doing interviews. And by the way, if you haven't watched the documentary, it's a 4-part series. My feelings on it are I think we all had theories, right? There are urban legends, there are theories like this guy was killed by this guy, this guy. To come out of watching a documentary in the year 2025 and basically without a shadow of a doubt in my mind, my heart, my soul, know that Sean Combs had everybody murdered. And not just that, had hits on others that didn't go through.
Yeah.
Also, the Tupac one was not, there were multiple chances that he tried. Blows. And I'm not just speaking out of turn. Watch the documentary and tell me you don't feel the same.
I'm going to watch it.
But the fact that 50 Cent is out here, he's doing interviews only on ABC.
Thank you. That was my favorite part.
Because
It's the best
the
part.
prison only has ABC on their TV.
So we can see it.
He is
This is
Doing
this is Shakespearean how incredible this is.
it's glorious.
It's the best.
May we all have the access. And you know what's crazy about documentaries like this? And look, it's apparently it was not a well-kept secret of what a piece of shit Diddy is. Same way with the Cosby thing. Everybody knew about Cosby, but until Hannibal Buress just randomly on stage one day brings it up and it sort of goes viral, that was what kicked off the Bill Cosby I don't know what you call it, unboxing.
You know
like
what I
who he
honestly
is.
think he did that? I think he did that
Jesus.
so on purpose because here's the thing. If he were to sue him for that, he'd be like, great, discovery happens. Have fun.
That's what I'm saying. Like it is, and yes, if you're asking, I see Hysteria asking, is there anything that you didn't already know? I think bits and pieces we knew, But look, I can only speak for myself. I was not aware to the extent of what a piece of actual shit Sean Combs
Me
is.
neither.
That is a bad human being. That's just like rooted in envy and hate and ego, like all of it. So watch it if you haven't, and then get back, because I'm fascinated. I loved it.
I'm in.
Damn.
I am beyond in. Oh my God, I might watch that tonight now.
It's crazy. Like the theories coming out of it are crazy.
I'm fired up. So let's get to one more sports topic real quick,
Go
because
on.
I do think it's relevant today. Notre Dame has, in my opinion, just demolished the concept of what we've always known as college football. And here's why. Bowl season is officially the most useless time of year and bullshit if you're not in the playoff.
Yeah.
Because Notre Dame doesn't want to have anything to do with the Tostitos Who Gives a Fuck Bowl. So
No, there were Pop-Tarts, I thought.
Oh, sorry,
They were
Pop-Tart
gonna be
Bowl.
Pop-Tart
I
babies.
apologize, the Pop-Tart Bowl.
Pop-Tarts.
They finally said the quiet part out loud. Bowl season is stupid. A lot of 500 teams getting their bowl games. It's just a way to pass time and, I guess, move around money somehow. The college
Yeah.
playoff has basically fucked that up so bad to the point where I actually am now starting to think we should expand the college
They're
playoff
gonna.
and get rid of all of these stupid fucking bowls.
100. That's 100% happening.
Yes.
100% happening. This will be part of that. And yeah, why would they go to a bowl game? Why?
I agree.
Look, by all accounts, they got screwed on the way this all played out, anyways. So yeah, if that's what you feel, I'm not putting my kids in harm's way. I'm not wasting their time. Like, go enjoy the holidays with your family. Like,
Yeah.
we're not. They shit on us, so we'll shit on them. We'll call it a day. And by the way, I appreciated the speed with which they were like, "Yeah, we're good."
No wasting time.
Like, it was like
You're
within
like-
the hour.
You're like, you didn't make the team, so we're giving you this. Like, far the fuck you are.
No thanks.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, no, I think 100% the playoff. I think next year. Like, I think it's happening. I'm shocked they didn't just do it this year and be like, we had emergency meeting. We're gonna go ahead and up this bad boy to 16.
Yeah.
But it's coming.
So good luck, committee and NCAA or anybody, because this is over.
So don't you just correct me if I'm dumb here. So don't you can keep the bowls so that you get all that money and sponsors and everybody's
We're just
happy.
making playoff games.
And they're all playoff games.
Yeah.
So you just expand. So all you're really going to do is expand it and sort of refigure how we look at it. But the bowl games will be playoff games.
Yeah.
That's it.
And I hear what Hysteria is saying, or Jimmy is saying. Join a conference, Notre Dame, and quit pitching. But do they need to?
But
At
yeah.
some point, these conferences are just going to be one fucking conference.
That's also that.
Yeah.
100% that as well.
So-
And this, look, I'm not a Notre Dame person
Me
by
neither.
any
I-
stretch.
I
Although I
like
do
it.
like him. Like, I think he brings a freshness to the whole vibe. But yeah, they don't need to, and we'll see what happens. But all of that hype and pomp and circumstance, and all the week of predicting, and Miami's not going to make it in, this, that, and the other, and then all of it was not at all what was predicted to happen. Goes to show none of us know what we're talking about. That's how the sausage is made, kids. None of us know what we're talking about because it's all fakakta.
My favorite. Listen, I'm not a Notre Dame person either, but I got to hand it to them. The fact that Notre Dame just shit all over the NCAA.
That it's them.
It's just,
I know.
it's wonderful.
It's kind of crazy that it's them.
It's just so wonderful.
What rope?
Ah, I love it. Well, let's bring in Shane real quick for a couple of quick hitters before we wrap things up. Shane-o.
Hey, buddy.
What do you got?
Was Shador Sanders enough for you yesterday? Do you believe in Shador Sanders?
So, Shador had a pretty good game, but I want to make this abundantly clear. It was the Titans he was playing against.
The bar is low.
And they did lose to the Titans. So, is it Shador's fault? No. Was he even in that? He wasn't even in that 2-point conversion play at the end of the game, right? So,
No, I don't believe he was.
Yeah, so it's, listen, he did a good job. What was it? 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. He had a nice day. Am I a believer? Not yet. But it's definitely a good foot forward. And listen, he's doing a solid job so far.
That's all he can do.
Yeah.
It's all he can do. Yeah, I mean, enough for what? I don't know. But for now, yes. And now he's got the gig for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
It's good practice.
Until of course,
Unofficial
Deshaun
start
Jackson was
of we got the unofficial start of the Major League Baseball season. Winter meetings start today. The GMs and the owners and the people of decision-making power are gathering. What are you looking forward to most? Because this is kind of like the Your free agents are going to start signing, and we're going to start seeing numbers. Cody, what are you looking forward to most? Michelle,
what should I be excited about?
Honestly, there are a couple of names that are available. Kyle Tucker's a big name, obviously. Cody Bellinger has made himself into a big name again. I want to see where Pete Alonso goes.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Forearms McGee has got a lot of suitors. I would love, and I'm going to say it now. This is where I want him to go. I want him to be a Boston Red Sox.
Really?
Because I think he would be really interesting there. But then there's also these reports about Kyle Schwarber, because there's rumors that the Pittsburgh Pirates, those Pittsburgh Pirates,
what's about to happen,
are apparently making a substantial offer to him. Now, what does that mean? It's apparently a 4-year
to
deal.
Schwarber or
to Schwarber specifically.
Really?
Which, again, this is a team that does not make offers to free agents fucking ever. So I wouldn't be against it, obviously, if the Pirates are finally willing to spend some money. But if I know the Pirates, they made him a 4-year offer for $25 million total.
Well, yeah,
because that's what the Pirates would do.
What if there's like turning? I mean, I'm not saying this, but what if they're turning a new leaf? Because if you do that immediately, everyone's going to be like, well, what's going to happen to the kid? Like, are you going to pay him so he stays here, or we just assume he's leaving?
Good luck.
I don't. That'd be crazy.
It'd be awesome. So,
I
Pete Alonso is the one I got my biggest eyes on. There's a lot of teams that I think could really use him. The San Francisco Giants could probably use him. I already mentioned the Boston Red Sox can use him. I mean, there's just that year he had, man. Honestly, you know who else could use him? The fucking Mets. But apparently they don't want him anymore.
I don't. I'm a little bummed by that. But you know what? Find a better place.
Yeah. Find a place.
I go off Cody on that one because I'm like, I don't even know who's what. I just like to hear the names. 4 years, $100 million.
All right, last one.
Okay.
They kind of alluded to it in the comments a little bit, but is it just time for Notre Dame to join the Big Ten?
Why though? What do they get from it?
Truly, what do they get? Aren't they making a killing by just being independent? So it's not going to financially necessarily benefit
They don't
them.
need it financially.
They've been in the college championship game last year, so they get into the playoff. I still, like I already said, I think this is all just going to end up becoming one conference in the next 5-6 years.
I know.
So what's the point?
I feel like they'll join and literally the next season will be like, oh, we don't have those anymore.
Yeah.
We're good. And they've done it this way for so long. Yeah, I don't, the pros of joining haven't really been as convincing as why.
Yeah, because as a UCLA guy, that's been a great run.
Sorry. You got any more, Shane?
No, that's it. That's it for the quick hitters.
Oh, we ended on a really high note.
Yeah, we're good. We're good, fam.
Hello, hello. It's Rock. So enjoy. Here is the rest of the show.
Oh, hey there.
So, my reflection, I'll go first. We won't have these issues tomorrow, and I will tell you why we won't have these issues tomorrow. Rocky and I tried to do some stuff this weekend. We played around with our system. We found out that we could shoot in 4K, and we found out that we could record in 4K. What we didn't know was that recording and shooting in 4K was going to overload the system to the point where it has crashed multiple times during the show. So we are going to go right back to the old rotary camera that we had shooting this thing on Super 8, and we will make sure we will never crash again. We appreciate, by the way, I want to also go ahead and say thank you to all of our viewers and listeners who have actually stuck throughout the entire show.
I wouldn't have.
Because that's pretty badass. Listen, we're still learning this system. This is kind of a brave new world that we're doing, and we really appreciate you guys kind of sticking along with us.
My quick reflection is I feel like all I do is give you guys things to watch. Jay Kelly, George Clooney, Adam Sandler, movie that's out right now, Netflix, Amazon Prime, one of them. It's got to be Netflix. Basically a pondering your mortality type movie. It's George Clooney kind of playing himself is what it is. But if you are like around my age or older and these are all thoughts you start to have, like, it was touching. Yeah. I actually cried at one moment. And also, I'm a big fan of when Adam Sandler does drama. Like, I think Adam Sandler doing serious stuff is awesome.
You know what I think is Adam Sandler's best performance ever? I honestly think it's Punch Drunk Love.
Yep. It's my favorite. That scene with the screen door, the patio door, I laugh every single time. It's stressful.
Although, sadly, the funniest moment in that is Philip Seymour Hoffman on the mattresses falling off.
I mean, it is a great... He's so good. Like, that's a person who can do it all.
Yeah.
And also still be like a cool dude, which is great.
Rock, without changing cameras, since we don't want to fuck with the system.
Yes.
Do you have any reflections?
No, I mean, I'm just reflecting on, again, the everything going on back here. I'm just kind of keeping an eye
He's
on
stressed.
it all, making
It's
sure
all right,
we
man.
don't fly off the handles. But yeah, no, I'm just I'm thankful for another week, another day. another great show, even though, like you said, we've crashed 4 times.
Yeah, well, we won't have it happen again.
It will
Rock,
not happen again.
It was
We're
my
on
fault.
it.
I directed you to do it. So
No, it's
It
all
sounded
good.
like a
We're
good
all in it
idea, you
together.
guys.
it really did. It
So
really did.
you know.
Shano, what do you got?
Yeah, it feels good to wake up on a Monday and not be completely depressed by the Chicago Bears. And that's kind of been my mood around them this entire season. 10 straight wins feels good. 9 straight wins feels good. It feels good, guys. It feels really
Good
good.
for you.
I'm really happy for you. It's not every day that a fan gets knocked out of first place in the division or like, you know what? This is great.
This isn't bad at all. Like, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, it's still fine.
guys, that is it for us today. But I want to reiterate a couple of things. One, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the podcast, both not only on YouTube, but make sure you like, share, and subscribe on YouTube. But also check out the podcast wherever you get your podcast. We're talking Spotify, we're talking Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, all of those places. Share with your friends, please. And don't be afraid to hit that alert button to let you know when we're going live. And stay in tune to all of our socials at Beadle and Decker on Instagram, on Twitter, and on TikTok. We are
So
posting
many.
videos a ton. And, of course, on the YouTube page itself. And, again, today, thank you very much for sticking with us. We know that the tech issues were a little problematic, but they will not happen tomorrow.
Well, now you're jinxing it. So
They're
well
gonna
done
happen
on that.
tomorrow.
We're going to have the worst day ever tomorrow. And as always, R.I.P. Estelle Getty.